Well, good morning, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, well, we would like to welcome Scott back. He took a personal day yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I know he had fun on his
Yes.
personal day, you know. And so he did.
Yes.
But
Much needed day of rest.
yes. And
Yeah.
then guess who we have? We have Eddie
Yo, yo,
from
yo.
Eddie Lugo Studios. And he's going to tell you a secret later. And then you have us, JNS, and Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, because we've been running our playlist, and we ran across something to me that was very, very fun. You know, if you followed along with Scott's journey, you know that from the muster drill, um, you know that he's cold all the time. Well, his wife made a statement on, I don't know what episode this is, but his wife made a statement that, and it was still funny. Elizabeth is her name. So when you see her in the chat, say, hey, Scott's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that's the right Elizabeth that you're
Right.
saying that to. She said a funny statement in the chat. And man, about how it feels like they live in hell, you know, because he likes
Because he keeps it hot in the house.
Oh my God. That
Yeah.
was so funny. Even when, because it just popped up, he highlighted the
Comment.
comment from Elizabeth.
Yep.
And it was so funny, you guys. So please, I don't know what episode, but you've gotta just watch the episodes because
Right.
you never know when she's gonna pop in. And she has a sense of humor that will make women laugh, you know, because we understand it. We understand it.
Yep.
You know. But welcome in. I just had to say that. And
There it is.
and we got two more coming.
And speaking
Oh,
of Timu, today is Prime Day.
I
Yes, it
know. You know you can get early access last
Look,
week.
look.
Oh, you know, my name is Cheryl, and I need help.
No, you don't. No, you
I'm
don't.
friends with Eddie L.
Friends of Eddie L.
Friends of Eddie L. And I need help. Not only do I need help, Bone Tired Travelers, they were on CME this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about Timu, you know. So she needs help.
Yep.
It's just not me. It's not. It's somebody else that's got the Timu problem. It is Mike and Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one does the most shopping, him or her. They have the Timu problem. So, and then Scott, let me tell you, I'm gonna do my Amazon order today. Let me see, where is it? See, it's Scott. Scott started this. So
Isn't this a Friends of Eddie L meeting though?
Yeah, this is Friends of Eddie L.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta cite the source here.
but
I supposedly have a Timu package coming today. It says it's going to arrive on the 11th. So
That's what's up.
okay, I have a 50 and it's Prime Day, like you said.
Yeah.
We got the notification. We're Prime members, and I mean, everybody in our family shares our Amazon Prime, so they can get the next day or 2 day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think that's a good topic for the chat today. Would you rather Amazon Prime or Timu?
that's a no-brainer for me.
I know, right? And speaking of the chat, we got a few people who have made it in early in the show. We definitely appreciate you for coming into the live stream and also the replay. First up was the Z Show Cruise Fun. Good morning.
Good morning, and
Hi.
congratulations on your 1,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Z hit his 1K in case you haven't connected
on
with
his
him.
birthday.
Yeah, man. I know
weekend.
he had fun.
Yes.
And we had fun right along with him. So head over to the Z Show Cruise Fund actually has a morning show right after ours. So keep that in mind whenever you are browsing YouTube this morning. Scotty Too Hottie, hashtag MTP has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Bamanola Lawn Adventures has made it in.
Good morning.
Hi.
Stay cool out there today.
And be hydrated, please.
Yes, and House of X has made it in. Welcome to the party.
Yes.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
That's
Those
right.
are my adopted children.
That's right. And the Z Show Cruise Fund says, "Welcome back, Scott." And I got to say this: thank you for the birthday gift.
Okay.
You're welcome, Z. You deserve it.
Oh, okay. Bamanola Lawn Adventures has made a comment here. It's Alice Lugo Studio sidekick that's in the panel with us today.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
Because
Mama, behave, Mama.
Alice is in charge.
Behave.
Yep.
That's my
Tell me about
bestie.
And Rob from Cruising on the High Season Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. I love, Rob has been doing those eating things.
Mhm.
He eats hot stuff. He had some chocolate milk with some stuff the other day, last week, and I hate chocolate milk.
Mhm.
But I said, let me turn away while he's drinking it, and then I'll turn back.
That's what's up. The Experience with Sassy has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
The Muster Drill has made it in.
Where? I love that guy.
Uh-huh. We might need a ship horn soundbite for you.
Oh,
The Blood Files has made it in. Good morning. Wait,
Good morning.
Eddie's trying to show us something.
Hi.
Hang on. Let's see. Hold it. Keep holding. And this is, what are we looking at, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. What is that?
Eddie.
you know the place.
Okay,
Jeremy,
come
you
on.
know the place very well.
Okay, is that Bucky's?
No. Let me take another picture.
Yeah, all I saw was a big awning.
Yeah, it seemed kind of like a port maybe or something.
Yes, you're getting close.
Oh, okay. Is that the?
It
they
kind of
put
looked
that in
like
the-
a port, like where you would like drop the luggage and stuff like that or whatever.
Mhm,
How about this
mhm.
one now?
Is that's the Royal Caribbean Galveston Cruise Terminal?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm running
what that
your
is.
I'm running your playlist again.
Oh,
today.
okay.
Thank you. We're running it back here too.
Since we took the video, we should know where that is, right?
That's right. Yeah, I've never been there.
That was her. A lot of that driving stuff is captured by her because I'm always the one behind the wheel. So,
Yeah.
I miss a lot. And if it's a straight upload, I don't even know what she took. But if it's an edited video, I had something to do with it. The Bud Files, yep. Arc Adventures has made it in. Good morning, and thank you guys so much for coming in. Yep. Let's see. I think Cruising on the High Season Travel left a comment about the chocolate milk. Tamika Davis has made it in.
What did he say about the chocolate milk? Because I hate chocolate.
The Z Show Cruise Fund says he has the Amazon Prime disease. This one's for you, Z.
Yeah.
And let's see. Amazon Prime Day is every day. Okay.
Yeah,
that'll work.
me.
And Cruising on the High Season Travel says, but did you know? Here's a Did You Know episode that chocolate milk is more healthy than white milk.
I don't like white milk.
Yeah, she don't drink milk.
My bones are just gonna break in a minute. I don't know.
Yep.
So if I'm eating cereal, I put almond milk in my cereal.
Oh, the whole family, our kids in Dallas, the older daughter, granddaughter, the granddaughter in New York, that's what they got.
Mm-hmm.
So they say you should try it. I can't do it. I can't open my mouth up.
And Bamanola Lawn Adventures has a great question. It says, Jeremy, got a tech question. How do I get rid of storage on YouTube? I'm up to 30 gigabytes of 64 gigs on the iPhone. Well, this is simple. You would go into settings, iPhone storage, scroll down to YouTube, tap YouTube, and then tap offload app. Or what you can do is uninstall YouTube, reinstall it, and then that'll get rid of your storage. But make sure that you restart your phone or device, no matter if it's an Android or an iPhone. Restart your device to make sure that that storage goes away. All it is temporary storage from watching all these videos.
Oh, I was just getting ready to say, can you please clarify that? Is iPhone caching your YouTube like data?
No, it's just all of the built-up temporary internet files that you have never deleted from your phone. And I go through my iPhone storage a lot because it's all internal storage. There's no external chip or anything that we can put in our phones. So we have to offload the apps, especially KineMaster for me. Mine gets a lot of gigabytes going too. But you'll find that
it sounds like you're saying. It sounds like you're saying that these apps are like caching like files based on whatever you're doing in them.
They're collecting data and storing them on the phone. Yeah. So you got to go through and clean up your apps. Especially video apps. Video is always going to use up more storage than anything else. So what you got to do.
I have another solution.
Okay.
Android.
Yeah. Okay.
Android. Just switch to an Android. That'll take care of that cache problem really easy.
Together We Travel have made it into the chat. Good morning.
My Amazon
Android.
Yeah, I'm ready for Prime Day. I just haven't hit the button.
Yep.
I should do it live.
And Arc Adventures, guys, thank you so much. They say congrats on the 1K. For us, we were so surprised by this. It really just blew our minds that we reached it on Sunday, and thank you guys so much, all of you, for everybody who has joined the channel and plan on continuing the journey with us. We really appreciate you.
Telling you, you interview the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When you went with Hasselbeck's and you got promoted real good.
He has really good followers. Hasselbeck's does. I mean, even when we were in New York and they interviewed us, the chat was filled with people that he knew. And man. And I did make the cream chicken of soup thing yesterday, didn't I? Yeah. So
Stuff was good too.
Winston, I did it. I did it.
And Bamanola has a follow-up question. Will it delete my videos that I posted? No, it won't.
No.
It'll just offload the app locally. That way you can continue. Just either offload the app through settings or delete the app and reinstall it. That'll get rid of your storage issue. Controversial Cruising has made it in, and we are in full Scott compliance this morning.
Good morning, you guys.
Rob with Cruise Brothers has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
And Scotty Too Hottie agrees. Android, LOL.
I had an Android and I loved it, didn't I?
She loves her
I
Android.
love my Android. And then when it was so hot last summer down here that our phones melted. Sometimes we don't take the phone in the store or, we just leave it.
Leave it in the car.
Came back and it was one of these extreme heat advisory days. The back has started coming off of the phone, Took it to T-Mobile. They said that it exploded.
Yep.
And they offered an iPhone. And I said, but I really don't want an iPhone. I like Android. And she said, no, you'll really like this. She's one of those destination fund sellers. And I got it, and I still hate it to this day.
I mean, iPhone is a good phone. I mean, I'd like to hate on it, but I'm not really being super serious about it. It's a good phone. I personally like Android more. And from a tech standpoint, I can tell you that Android just there's more possibilities with Android than there is with iOS, just because iOS is locked into what Apple decides you should and shouldn't be able to do with your phone.
That's correct. I agree. I do agree.
F.R. Humphrey has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning. She was in the chat that I was in yesterday. Was it yesterday or? Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah.
And it looks like we are in Android compliance too, because the Z Show Cruise Fund agrees.
Yeah, Android is where it's at.
Yeah, see, I use a Galaxy S23 Ultra, but I also have this Pixel 7 Pro that I also use. And one of the things I like about this phone is it's unlocked. This one is a carrier variant, but this one's unlocked. So I actually have a physical SIM in here as well as an eSIM. So I have two separate phone numbers from two separate carriers on this.
Right.
And literally when I'm texting, right there in the text field, I can tap and hold on an icon and switch it literally on the fly to whichever carrier or phone number I want that text to go out.
That's what's up.
From in composing the text. You can't do stuff like that on iOS.
No, you can't. You can't. You really can't.
Yep. Alrighty, and we are fully caught up in the chat. Today is July 11th. It's like they said, Amazon Prime Day. So get your thumbs all ready to go.
I can go with
everything.
what I got, right?
If you haven't already.
Want me to?
No, I said get your thumbs ready. Okay. Just get them ready.
Can I go ahead? It's only $59.
Let's see. Yeah. Hello and welcome back from our commercial break. Midlife Travel.
I'm just going to do it.
That's like saying no, Cheryl. Do not.
It's too late. I'm proceeding to check it.
Oh well, I tried.
And today is July 11th. Here is a live look down at the beach here in Galveston. And we are waking up to 83 degrees this morning with 92% humidity.
Yo.
And it's mostly sunny, so it is going to be a scorcher today. If you are still here this afternoon in Galveston, the high is going to be 90 degrees, partly cloudy with 73% humidity. So, yeah, if you're coming to Galveston, it is going to be completely hot today. But that's a good look at the beach, though. They're already setting up the umbrellas. Look, baby.
I'm doing this right quick.
Oh, okay. She's shopping.
Go get this.
So here we go. On this day in history, in 1798, the U.S. Marine Corps, originally established in 1775, was formally reestablished. Let's see. In 1863, angered by unfair practices in Civil War conscription, New York City workers rioted and attacked draft headquarters. In 1914, George Herman Babe Ruth played his first Major League Baseball game for the Boston Red Sox. And let's see, in 1936, the Triborough Bridge, later renamed the Robert F. Kennedy Bridge, designed by David Bernard Steinman, opened in New York City.
In Queens.
In 1953, Leon Spinks, who, like his brother Michael, won a world boxing title, the first set of brothers to do so, was born in St. Louis, Missouri. In 1955, the U.S. Air Force Academy officially opened at temporary quarters at Lowry Air Force Base in Denver, Colorado.
Wow.
And just for the sake of saying this word, in 2007, American First Lady and environmentalist Lady Bird Johnson, the wife of Lyndon B. Johnson, 36th President of the United States, died in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. And let's see. Today is July 11th. Today we have some channels that are featured in the description of this video. They're all linked down the description of this video. Is Cruise Addicted, Cruise Addicts, Cruise Alaska, Cruise Control with B5, Cruise Food and more. And we added another one this morning. It's Raspberries Getaways.
Please go over there. I know most of you all haven't heard of Raspberry Getaways. I came across them when I'm pulling up for Mardi Gras. Scott came up, Raspberry Getaways, you know, people that I knew. But Raspberry Getaways was somebody I didn't know. And I said, oh, let me check them out. And it's a couple. And they're funny. And we asked them to be on the show. I hope they see them.
And Rob has presented a poll here in the chat. Here's a great poll for the morning show. Are you Team Apple or Team Android? And there's some answers coming in. I know that... you know, all of you guys are Android. Let's see. FR Humphrey says Team Android.
Oh my God, I love Android, but I got an iPhone.
But see, I also have an iPad here and a Galaxy Tab.
Right.
And I have a big 12.9-inch iPad.
Wow.
Okay. Yep. I've got
that's what
Apple products.
That's just what all of our editing is done on a iPad Pro, the big one.
Yeah. I'm phasing my Apple products out and switching over to Android. So.
And see, I'm doing the exact opposite. This show is being broadcasted on an iPhone, the camera itself, but the show is being controlled by a Chromebook.
Right.
Believe it or not, we're doing all of this presenting and stuff with a Chromebook. It's blowing my mind. So yeah. Continue the poll. Tuber Chat has just made it in. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
and thank you for that share on Reddit. Thank you so much. The Z Show has breaking news, but I don't see the breaking news.
I didn't either.
Scott McNeil has made it in. We got another Scott in the chat.
Good morning, Scott.
Is anybody keeping count? I feel like it's an infestation.
Seriously, before I joined this community, I thought I was the only Scott on the planet. Now there's Scotts everywhere.
Coastal Water has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And he's Team Android.
Oh, but it might be her too.
Oh, here we go. Bamandola, Apple. Boom. I got one. Okay, Fats and Tree says congrats on the 1K.
Thank you, babe.
And good morning, Fats and Tree. Welcome in.
They're gonna be on the call with us with our family.
Yep. Hey, Wanston has made it in. Good morning, Wanston. And Leo. I saw Leo earlier.
Yep. Oh. And I did cook. Oh, I just want to hear it all.
Yes.
Okay.
Eddie Lugo Studios says Android.
Android.
Yep. Wanston,
Android.
iPhone is everything. I know that's right. Together We Travel, Team Apple. Fats and Tree, Team Apple. And Rob says Team Apple all the way.
I see that.
Maybe we need to create an orange or something like that. That way we can compare apples to oranges, you know.
I mean, I have a couple of iMacs. I have a couple of MacBook Airs.
Right.
You know, I have iPads, Androids, Windows machines.
Yeah.
You know.
They just dropped a new 15-inch Air, and I think that's where I'm headed. I think that's where I'm headed. I was going to have this big old 24-inch thing sitting in front of us here, but I'm like, no, you can't really take it nowhere. So that helped me. House of X says it's Prime Day, y'all. Wanston's book is on sale today. So in the event that you wanted to go over and purchase that book, I know it would bless the guys if you got a copy of their book. So go check that out. And let's see. Oh, F.R. Humphrey has a MacBook Pro. I like it. And Scott, let's see. I believe we have arrived at the point in the show where we need to bring the people the cruise and travel industry news.
Today's news with Mustard Drill.
Oh no.
Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no.
We have a See, we had an OBS malfunction.
Yes, we did.
I think I actually have that manually stopped, so I'll fix it later. Carnival Cruise Lines has good news for guests that use Wi-Fi. John Heald, Carnival brand ambassador, has provided an update on the progress of Starlink installation across the Carnival Cruise Line fleet. The fast internet service was first announced in January of 2023, and since then, the cruise line has upgraded 11 ships in total. John Heald said that the Excel class ships have already been upgraded from delivery and are excellent. And as John, our Vice President of Global Infrastructure and Space Exploration, mentioned, we are working hard to upgrade the rest of the fleet with Starlink and other internet providers. So it's interesting that some will not receive Starlink. Among the ships that have already outfitted with Starlink Maritime are Mardi Gras, Celebration, Panorama, Elation, Sunrise, Valor, Venezia, Pride, Magic, Sunshine, and the Carnival Vista, currently located in
Texas.
As we are guests on board the other cruise ships will need to wait a little longer. However, Heald promises more ships are expected to follow suit, ensuring that guests across the Carnival fleet can enjoy the benefits of high-speed internet at sea. Moving on, faulty safety material may put dozens of cruise ships at risk. As reported by Financial Times, Helsinki-based Paroc, which manufactures fire-safe installation panels and materials used on cruise ships for bulkheads, deck ventilation ducts, and other applications, has informed the shipyards that 2 types of its panels have lost their safety certification due to recent failures in safety certification testing. This has caused local distributors to recall the impacted panels, which have already been used on 45 ships. The last-minute delay of Explora 1, the new luxury expedition cruise ship for MSC Cruises, was described as being due to supply chain issues and the need for further enhancements, but the vessel's construction likely used the now non-safety certified panels. The ship was scheduled to debut on July 17th, but now the first voyage is planned for August 1st. It is unclear whether or not the new maiden cruise will move forward as planned, which may be impossible if significant refitting with different materials is necessary. Which cruise ships may be at risk? The safety certification for Paroc fire-resistant panels has 5-year validity period, and most recent certification was completed in 2020, which would then expire in 2025. This means that any vessel constructed or refit with the panel since 2020 could potentially be sailing with unsafe materials due to the recent safety test failure. In addition to Explora 1, Eurybia, which debuted in early June, has also used the affected panels, as well as at least one Carnival ship And vessels from Royal Caribbean may also be impacted, as the Meyer Werft shipyards, where Royal Caribbean's newest ships have been constructed, also contracted with Paroc for the fire insulation materials. The exact number of ships and which ships has not been disclosed, but could include Aida Cosma, Disney Wish, Holland America's Rotterdam, Discovery Princess, Norwegian Prima, and Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. So not good for potential fire issues on board, but we'll see where it goes. There's no other information disclosed about it, so we'll see what happens with it in the future. So that is it for the news.
All right. In another news story, Silversea Cruises, a leading luxury and expedition cruise line, is extending suite upgrades promotion, including a wide selection of voyages departing between November 2023 and May 2025. This limited time offer is available exclusively with door-to-door all-inclusive fares for new bookings made by August 31st, 2023, and includes the following: up to a two-category suite upgrade on select voyages for select suite categories, and $1,000 shipboard credit per suite. Plus, Silversea's door-to-door all-inclusive fares feature a refundable, reduced 15% deposit and price guarantee, as well as private executive transfers between home and airport, international flights, and business class upgrades, and in-country air and hotels when required by the itinerary, as well as airport transfers and luggage handling. Guests can use their $1,000 per suite shipboard credit for spa treatments, specialty restaurants, premium wines and spirits, optional shore excursions, including curated SALT experiences, onboard boutique purchases, laundry services, and more. Highlighted voyages among a broad selection featured in Silversea Suite Upgrades promotion includes Venice to Athens, Copenhagen to Copenhagen, Singapore to Hong Kong, King George Island to King George Island, Longyearbyen to Tremoso, Barum to Darwin. And for more information, please contact your travel agent or join them at silversea.com. So we got some sweet upgrades and some stuff available for people who book Silversea. In another news story, it says, let's see, third and fourth guests sail for free on select voyages. As the excitement surrounding annual Prime Days reaches its peak and other top retailers offer their best deals of the year, Princess Cruises is unveiling its own top savings on cruises for 2024, including fares as low as $399 per person for a 7-day Western Caribbean voyage. The Score for 24 sale offers the lowest fares of the season for dream vacations aboard the Love Boat in 2024, with a wide range of itineraries and destinations to choose from, including select voyages that offer an incredible opportunity for third and fourth guests to sail for free. Whether it's a relaxing Caribbean getaway, an enchanting European river cruise, or an adventurous expedition to remote destinations, the Score for 24 sale offers unbeatable value for discerning travelers. So they got a sale going on, just like Prime Day. Princess is also having a big sale as well. And let's see who else is. Let's get caught all up in the chat here. Let's see.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Texas is on Amazon Prime. I'm placing the order. It's been placed.
Yeah, shopping during the show.
Well, there was so much talk about.
You know, when you go
Prime
to
Day.
when you go to a meeting, you're not supposed to do that thing at the meeting that you're at the meeting for, right?
Y'all shouldn't talk about shopping during this show. I get confused.
Right.
No, you're not.
Okay, so, Hottie, take care. Thanks for coming in this morning. Let's see. Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy Mills.
And let's see, House of X, please private message me on Facebook the direct link to your book. That way we can go ahead and post it up in the chat. Mm-hmm. And they can head directly from the link and purchase your book. Because somebody asked for the title, I'd rather give them the link. And Rob says, if I buy it again, can I get it signed?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
God, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm. It would, but that would
bring it in the Secret 2.0 Bruce Cruise. Bring your book. They're gonna be there, so they'll be able to sign it for you.
Right. And speaking of which, Eddie, since you brought it up, let's tell them all about it.
Show the ship.
Mm-hmm.
October 28, 2024. Living at Okay, what happened there?
That was a good commercial.
Today is the day for technical difficulty.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay, now, here we go. Go ahead, Eddie.
Like I was saying, October 28th, 2024, living at Tampa, Florida, on the Carnival Paradise, this little ship that you see here. Yes, it is an older ship. It's a smaller ship. It's going to be more comfortable. We get to do more things. We get to be more together. So we're going to go from Tampa all the way to Key West to Montego Bay to Grand Cayman on a 6-day cruise on the Carnival Paradise. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel for reservations. You can set up aside your spot with $25 down, refundable. You have to make your cabin payment by May 2024 and pay off the cruise by July 2024. You got a whole year to save your money for it. It's going to be great. A lot of creators are coming in. House of X is going to be there. I'm going to be there. Alice Lugo Studios will be there too. Jeremy from Cruise JNS Adventures and Cher from Cruise Fun Anytime. Also Scott from the Mustard Drill. And a bunch of others will be there also. So let's come on over. Let's celebrate. Let's get together. Mike and Rihanna are also going to be there. There's going to be a costume contest. There's going to be a night, like an elegant night. And it's going to be a game show night hosted by House of X. So definitely it's going to be a lot of fun. Besides, we're going to do some cabin to cabin tours. We're going to have some candies and some shot glasses to give everybody. So come on over. Get in touch with Bruce. Get it done. Be part of the Facebook group on with Mike and Rihanna. They're managing the group cruise. It's called the Secret 2.0 Boost Cruise. So look it up. Get signed up. Let's get together. Let's go.
Right.
Boost Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And speaking of Mike and Rihanna, they just made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
That's right.
That's right.
I like what Scott from Controversial Cruising says here.
Let me show Mike or Rihanna. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And Controversial Cruising says, I'm about one live away from handing Bruce $25.
There you go.
All right, so it's working. We're gonna keep
Yes, yes.
going.
That's right.
And Scratchy Pete PA has made it into the chat.
Good morning.
And I dropped the link from both of our channels to the House of X's book. Please head over there and get you one. And if you are joining us on the Secret Booze Cruise 2.0, they just confirmed that they'll sign your book for you on the ship. So make sure and get it before the cruise and bring it on the cruise.
Yes.
There's a question here.
Oh my God.
Controversial cruising. Timu teaser. What'd you get, Cheryl?
Well,
so that will be revealed at our live stream today at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
It's nobody on at 11.
We're sliding in between two lives today.
Here's Eddie talking on the screen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And he's talking about the Secret Booze Cruise.
We're running our playlist in the background here. Let's see. Mike and Rihanna says our Temu packages are on the way. Should be here Thursday.
See.
Yeah, but we will be doing a live unbagging today. Hope you guys join us at 11 a.m. Central.
Mm-hmm.
High noon where you guys are. Yep. So we'll be coming on. And everybody in the chat, please connect with each other. I know you're a creator here in the house. Please type in the word #creator or #ELS or #TMD, and Nightbot will drop your link.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We are done with the cruise news, which brings us to Scott's question of the day here. And he says, have or would you sneak booze on board the cruise ship?
Okay, so this is a terrible thing for me to admit on live, but I have not ever snuck booze, but I would never I would not discount the possibility. Like I might under a certain circumstance might decide to do it. I have been seeing a large number of devices, if you will, that are being developed and sold in various places for doing just that. And I mean, I guess if that's something that, I mean, I know that some people do it religiously, right? And I've seen tons and tons of videos, by the way, on how to do it. So, but like I said, I have not, but I wouldn't exactly, leave it. I wouldn't exactly take it off the table either. So.
Okay. I have a story. I'm not sure if it matches hers. And I know that Eddie doesn't drink. So we kind of skipped over him. Sorry, Eddie.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Yes. But go ahead. Let's see if our stories match.
It's not going to match because this is before I met you. Wendy, our middle daughter, 1 year when we were going cruising, and I'm my kids, Eddie and Scott, have met our older daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Our middle daughter is totally different. Well, not really. She's loud and wild. She used to be the one that went on cruises with me. And, as a mother, you like to give your children a chance to do something different, to see how they would plan a cruise or a vacation from beginning to end. Well, this year I came up with that idea because she said to me, "Mama, let me plan the cruise." I said, okay, I'll do it. And my mind was saying, "No, Cheryl, this is the bad story. Don't end well."
Yep.
First, her first mistake was booking a Spirit flight. And I was totally discombobulated because we sat out there on the tarmac or whatever for at least 30 minutes before they left. And when we did take off, we flew in the same day as the cruise. And before we were packing, she said, "Mama, we can sneak these bottles." They weren't the little bitty bottles. It was two big ones. Mind you, I've never drank a lot. Never. I said, "Baby, but we can't. The policy says we can't do it. This has been a policy for Carnival for I don't know how long."
Right.
And she said, "But Mama, other people do it." I said, "Baby, it's not going to happen." And guess what? When we got there, we got there doing muster when it was a lot of people standing on the outside doing muster. Well, we got there and we gave our luggage to the porters. But get this. Never let your child, this moral of the story is never let your child do any type of planning for you. They had went through our suitcase, Carnival, and they had taken the bottles out and left us a letter. You get a letter from Carnival. I don't know if they still do the letter, but they give you a letter saying that they confiscated I wish I had kept that letter because I keep everything Carnival gives me. That they confiscated your liquor and you can get it back on the morning of debarkation. And I was livid for the Spirit flight, livid that Carnival went through my luggage, but they saw it on the scanner, I guess, when they sent it through. But like Scott, I know people that have done that, even to this day, they can sneak liquor in. I don't know how. I don't know how they do it, but I do know that they do sell stuff. I think they sell it on Amazon because I saw it.
Rum runners.
And then I saw this one guy. His thing is how to sneak all kinds of stuff on a Carnival ship. But, I need to go check him out because he does everything. Anything that you want to take illegally on Carnival, that's his thing on his YouTube channel. And I said, why would he put that out there like that,
I don't know.
But in a way, I saw where they bring dogs on Carnival now. I saw that myself. Somebody's video, it was a short. And I don't know.
Okay. Well, this is how we did it.
Oh, yeah.
She forgot about this. Okay. So my first cruise, okay. Stop. I have my backpack, got my water bottle. I'm excited. We're going into Cozumel. Okay. And this is where my love-hate relationship began with Dufree, the duty-free shop that you go to whenever you visit Cozumel. Okay. So because the air conditioner was awesome, as it always is at Puerto Maya, is the one that you pull up in whenever you're sailing Carnival. She buys like 3 or 4 of these little airline size travel bottles of booze so we can take them home. Okay.
And they're still on the bar.
Yeah, they're still here with us. We haven't drank them yet. And they put it in a little paper bag, and I put it in my backpack. Well, we went and did some more shopping. We enjoyed Cozumel thoroughly. We had some nachos, and we're headed back to the ship. And I'm worried. Okay, it's like, man, I got contraband on me. You know, you got to stop at this little table and, you know, declare these little bottles and stuff. I'm all worried about the, you know, the stuff. My bag went through the scanner. I went through the metal detector thing, and nothing was said. So I don't know if they want the whole full bottles, or even if they're concerned about the little bottles. But that's how we snuck booze on a carnival
But we didn't
cruise.
really do it intentionally.
My first sailing,
Yeah,
straight out the gate. So yeah, that's our story. Let us know. Have you ever snuck booze onto a cruise ship? Down in the chat, we would love to hear about it.
So
But,
some of
I'm
the
laughing.
common things that I see really quick is like sometimes they sell this recorker. So people will like pop the cork on a wine bottle,
Right.
and then you know, dump it out and then fill it with liquor or whatever, and then use this recorker to do the recorking, and then then you put that little sleeve down over it, and you use a hair dryer, and it shrinks so it doesn't look like it's been tampered with. So they let it through because you're allowed to bring wine.
Yep.
And then there's some other stuff that they do too.
Right.
Again, I'm not chomping at the bit to do it or anything like that. It would just have to be like an extenuating circumstance. And I'm at loyalty level now on Royal Caribbean where I get multiple free drinks a day, every single day on every cruise I go on. And I'm at a level on Carnival where I get free drinks in the casino.
Cool.
So.
And I'm just laughing at these Timu comments. This is a meeting of friends of Eddie L. I'm going to go ahead and read this. Bone Tired Travelers, first of all, welcome into the chat.
She's got a problem.
Yes.
She has a problem.
It says,
just like me. I thought
and this one's for you. Cheryl, the clothes I get from Timu were a little snug. Have to order up 2 sizes.
Well, mine were good. They were good. Very good. Everything has been good.
And then Scott from Controversial Cruising says, anyone want to hear a funny, stupid story on Timu? Well, it's short. My stupid self bought a condenser mic thinking it was a Bluetooth mic, and I don't even have a mixer to use the condenser. Oops.
I don't even know what that condenser
Well, there are software mixers.
Yep. And let's see. I know I got to get caught up in the chat. We were just moving right along here. Boom, 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 boom.
And you put House of X book link, right?
Yes. Yep. The link for Winston's book is definitely up here. And here's an answer to your question, Scott. Oh, definitely. I've done it before. LOL, tons of times back in the day, but now I don't. The internet ruined it and don't need to anymore.
See, I think a lot of people have thought about it back in the day. But now, you know, Carnival is so tight on security. It's not even.
That's why some of those, like, you know, like the wine bottle thing is you know, definitely going to make it through security. I've seen where people are taking a sleeve of soda, opening it, taking the soda cans out, filling it with things like Truly or whatever, and then putting one can back in there or whatever, right where the handle is in the middle of the 12-pack, and then using hot glue to seal it so it doesn't look like it's been tampered with. So people are definitely doing things to try to get it on. Now, I've never wanted to drink so badly that I would jump through that kind of hoop to get alcohol, but some people would, right? Some people definitely do it. So,
and you know, Mike and Rihanna's back on the Timu thing. That says have a hat coming in from Timu like Scott is wearing, and you know we've had these on the bar. So this one's for you, Scott.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I purchased this hat many years ago in St. Martin.
I love it. I love it.
It's a great hat, and it's all you.
It's you.
Yeah.
You got that swag with that. That's your swag.
And I wear hats like Jimmy on what's his name? Early in the morning. I forget. I'm drawing a blank. Stu Torres. Yeah, I got those hats too, like in a bunch of different colors.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Jeremy Farino says, I cannot understand why you would want to take the chance to potentially ruin your vacation. And that's where I'm at. You know.
Exactly.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, like they're not going to kick you off, or they're not going to like bar you from getting on. They're just going to take it from you.
Yeah.
They're gonna take it and leave you a letter.
Yeah. You're definitely going to still be able to cruise.
They'll leave you a note. I just don't want to be that dude whose name is called over the intercom. You know, I never did vibe with that. I'm like, and now they're going to be looking for who was called, you know, coming up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Please call on Carnival. It's please call the dreaded extension 777.
Right.
but they don't even have to say that. He's already down there in
Guest services.
guest services. I think he has a woman down there
Mm.
because he goes on any ship, I tell you. And now that I'm platinum, you know, and they got a line. We were in line on this celebration. I don't know what for, but we were in line. Just
I don't know, because I'm gold and because she's platinum. I stood in the regular line and she stood in the in the express line. And we had a good time with that.
Well, you know, like real quick too, like when before the pandemic, you know, Royal Caribbean had a diamond lounge where you went and you could get like, you know, as many drinks as you wanted for like a couple of hours in the evening, right?
Right.
But then after during the pandemic, they were like, you know what, we're going to switch that. And we're just going to give everybody who's diamond and up like a certain amount of drinks every day. And they can do it any time of the day from any bar on board, which is like way better, right? Like way better. And so then during the pandemic, Carnival was not having the platinum and diamond party.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a short time where during the restart where they did the same thing, right? And I was like, oh, hallelujah, they've seen the Royal Caribbean light, right? And now, because I'm platinum on Carnival, so I'm like, they're going to do that. They're going to find out that it's like way better to do it like that, and they're going to give you free drinks, you know, a certain amount of free drinks on your account every sailing or whatever. But they didn't. They went back to the party.
Yeah, they did.
I just received an email from Carnival Cruise Lines, and today only they're having a $1 deposit sale.
Okay.
That was not you know.
Talk about it. Is that Holland?
Yeah, Holland America. For one day only, lock in your next cruise vacation with a $1 deposit and receive 50% off our most popular amenities when you book a fall 2023 through summer 2025 cruise with Have It All including.
Wow.
Free prepaid crew appreciation, specialty dining, shore excursion credits, signature beverage package, Wi-Fi, and a low price guarantee.
Okay, click it.
So if you want to book Holland America today, your deposit will only be $1 per person.
Yeah, and that's true. And I missed it last time when they did it. I missed it.
Yeah, so I think they do it at least once a year.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to click it, please.
I'm not going to click it. Yeah, I don't want to contribute to the delinquency of a shopaholic during this meeting.
Does Holland America sail from
Texas?
No. Mark the Shark has made it in. Good morning.
Hello,
Hi.
And let's see.
I rode with you to work.
Yeah.
The other day, you know,
Yep.
when you were talking about you've been missing and all of that stuff.
Welcome back to the tube, man. We missed you.
Yeah.
Glitter World has made it in. Good morning. They say happy Tuesday.
Yes. I love Mark the Shark.
Yep, that is a good deal. That is a real good deal.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to get on it and transfer.
Jeremy Farino says, they keep calling me, trying to lure me away from Scott. I got the same email. Yep.
Here's what for me, like, right? So I'm on all these mailing lists from like a long time ago before I was a travel agent. So when a lot of those emails come in, I get it twice. I get the travel agent email and I get the Scott email.
That's why I had to scroll my email. You know, I just cleaned it this morning, and it's terrible. All the cruise lines are trying to get in on this Amazon Prime Day, but I mean, it's like,
well, I did. I just placed my order. I just needed your credit card.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing when y'all were talking.
Yeah,
I had to go get the credit card to put on. It's so many credit cards on this account that they got the name and it's just confusing.
Yep. That's a shopaholics issue right here. Maybe y'all can help her out down in the chat. I don't know.
I know.
I'm not getting involved in that one.
Yep. And speaking of other people and supportive channels, I know PSV Odyssey has posted a schedule for us today, and Eddie is gracious enough to bring us that.
And here we go. Following us at 10 a.m., the Seashore Cruise Fun. A Moment in the World with Darian at 11 a.m. Eastern. Cruise Fed and Roy Becky's Travels will be on at 1 p.m. today. Manola has a premiere at 4 p.m. today. Destination Fun will be on at 6 p.m. This afternoon. I'll be there on with her on the panel. On two premieres at 7 p.m. One from Dave and Brandy Excursions, and Fisher Fun Ventures will be a premiere. Another premiere from Us and More at 8 p.m. And Ocean to Ocean Travel and Tiffany Peacock will be on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Closing the night with the Nautical Nurse Nancy Adventures, Fun Ventures, activities, and all that good stuff. And the Hitchhiking Bones, all of them at 10 p.m. tonight Eastern Time.
And I see your shirt today, Eddie, and it's interesting because we are going to have actual tacos today. It is Taco Tuesday.
That's right.
Pizza.
I know it's a pizza. Is there anything we can say about this shirt, Eddie, and how you came up with the concept?
This is my favorite taco right here.
Okay.
The extra cheese and pepperoni on my tacos. I like
What's
it.
up? That's what's up.
Because when you and in New York, when you get your slice, you fold it. So
Yeah.
Taco.
You know
Tuesday.
what? When we were there, believe it or not, my granddaughter is from Texas, and so is her husband. They fold their pizza.
That's right.
Slices are huge. You cut.
Well,
you have
folding your pizza originally is like a New York original thing because New York slices are so big, right?
Yeah.
They're way bigger than any other slice you would typically get anywhere else. I mean, not that you can't get a big slice somewhere else, but that's why. So
Yeah.
You can in Texas. I know a couple of places. In Houston specifically, it's Brothers Pizza and Pink's Pizza. If you haven't tried it,
It might look like it,
Yeah.
but it never be the same.
ooh,
So
I
there's a nightclub section. Well, there's a section of Washington D.C. called Adams Morgan, and by day it's just a normal Washington D.C. neighborhood. But by night, it transforms into this like massive array of nightclubs and stuff all over Adams Morgan. And there's a couple of pizza shops there that they call Jumbo Slice, and they have these massive slices. Like literally, it's like half a pizza. It's like half a 12-inch pie or whatever. It's a single slice. It's insane. It's
Wow.
absolutely insane.
And I know that there is. Hey, Eddie, have you ever heard of Russo's Pizza?
Yes.
We have one on the island. So if you're sailing out of Galveston, we have a Russo's Pizza here. I highly recommend this place. I really do. Their pizza is just beautiful, and they got the big New York slices there because it is a New York pizzeria, and you have to fold it.
Style.
And yes, F.R. Humphrey is bigger than Texas.
Oh,
Yes, it is. It's big. I mean, but the two that I recommended in Houston, they do sell it by the slice. So I thought that was a nice touch too. Oh, Elizabeth has a comment here. It says, "Eat it backwards."
She is so. Listen, the first time she and I ever had pizza, we went to this pizza shop in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania called Mama's.
I knew there was a story.
yeah. Right.
And we got the pizza at Mama's, and we were sitting in there, right? And Mama's has since closed, but it was a great place. Anyway, we went there, and she picked this pizza up, and she started eating it, and I just was like, "What the hell?" like what is she doing? She eats her pizza backwards.
Okay.
And it's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. To this day, she still does it. There's only been like maybe a couple of times where there was some scenario where she decided to eat it like everybody else does.
Like,
She eats her pizza backwards. It's the craziest thing.
Man, I hope she comes in a 2.0.
Elizabeth.
I hope she's there too with you. I gotta meet this woman.
And
We gotta meet her.
Leonard Family Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Elizabeth, I can't wait to meet you. You're so much like me. Didn't I say that? She's got this sense of, we talked about Elizabeth yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, she reminds me of me, you know. And that's really a strange, that's a bad thing.
And Jeremy Farino says, I was born and raised in New Jersey. Okay. What a culture shock when I got to Pennsylvania and ate my first pizza. Yeah. And our New York grandkids are traveling to Chicago, and they can't wait to try the deep dish pizza out there. So yeah, they're going to make the comparison for us. You know, Chicago versus New York City.
The bowl of tomato soup.
Okay, here we go. Elizabeth is coming in with another comment. Eat the crust first because you saved the best for last.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. See?
Yeah, but then you have nothing to hold on to your pizza with. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, I'm always like now for me now it's like white noise, right? I don't even see her doing it anymore, but she definitely still does it.
Okay, and Jeremy Farino says, Scott, Glepsies on Simpson Ferry or Alfredo's at Walmart.
Yeah.
They got good. They got that good stuff.
I have had pizza from Giuseppe's, but not from the place that's out near Walmart. So.
Oh, okay. Alfredo's, yeah.
Yeah, I've not had Alfredo's, but I've definitely had Giuseppe's.
That just sounds good right there. I gotta hit up Alfredo's myself. Because I'm not gonna order pizza when I go in there. I'm gonna order Alfredo. So, yeah. Let's see.
I can't wait to get on the ship in so many days.
Together we travel, says born and raised in D.C. True that about Adams Morgan. The Adams Morgan.
Yeah, Adams Morgan is one of the most incredible neighborhoods in D.C. I absolutely love it. But I'm too old for what goes on there now. But when I was younger, boy, I spent tons of time there.
Okay. Jeremy says as close to NYC as they can get. Yep, okay. I know that's right. So New York pizza seems to win the poll this morning. I'm not sure.
And like I said, I have my own pizza oven in the back here, right? So, and I'm always making my own Neapolitan pizza.
And Tanisha says something funny here. I'm so glad I had something to eat before joining this live. I would be thinking about all the food you're talking about. I'm sitting here hungry right now.
And Tanisha, hey, I'm thinking about the next cruise we're going on. I said, I can't wait so I can just go eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I'm thinking.
It's food related, for sure.
This is making me hungry.
Yes. So let's see. We are doing a Temu unbagging later on today. And we are working on a 1K celebration for the channel. Keep your notification bell turned on to JNS Adventures. Thank you for connecting everybody to JNS. We are truly honored. We really are. We're 2 years in, and we're going to keep it going. Thanks to you guys, all of you who have subscribed and joined in our shenanigans. But later on, what do you guys have going on for the remainder of the day?
Be doing some stuff here in the house. I think Alice is aiming at me doing the yard today, which I don't know yet. I'm kind of saving it for Saturday, since it's only Tuesday. It feels a little warm out there, so I don't really feel like going outside today.
Oh God!
I do have to do a little bit of laundry, and I take a nap. And I'll be live tonight at 6 p.m. with Destination Fun from 6 to 7. So me and I think Jennifer from Vacation Nation, maybe Clark might be there also. And whoever else she invited to come over. So we'll be there later tonight at 6. And then I'll be with Bruce on Ocean to Ocean Travel tonight at 9 p.m.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Y'all know
for me, I just have like travel agent stuff and a little bit of things to do around the house since I was out of commission yesterday and didn't do anything. So.
Right. But it was well deserved, man. I mean, you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
You're a busy guy. It was well deserved.
And you needed to rest.
And Tanisha left a comment for you here, Eddie. You need to hit the lawn early morning
Yes.
after 7 a.m. You maybe start to cook with that heat rising.
Yeah, that right. Either that or later in the afternoon, and I won't do it in the afternoon. Not
Yeah.
today. Tomorrow, maybe, but not today.
Too much. Are you going to broadcast it like Bamanola? Are we going to see Eddie?
I do film of it. Some, yeah, you might be right about doing a live writing on the machine. I love writing that thing that we have now.
Yeah, you could do it live or you could do a time lapse, whatever. We'll watch it. Yeah. Because that's how Eddie Lugo Studios paints his yard.
That's right.
So, with that being said, we will go ahead and end today's live stream. We thank you so much for coming in and joining the show. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.